surprising move that has sent shockwaves through the automotive industry, Audi CEO Gernot Dollner recently revealed the new anticipated $50,000 Audi RS7. This luxury-friendly offering from the renowned German automaker sparked immense interest and excitement amongst consumers and industry experts. Now let's delve into the details of this groundbreaking announcement and explore the potential impact it can have on the fiercely sedan market. Before we start, smash the like and subscribe button for more important updates. Audi has started testing the next generation version of the RS7, but it won't just be the traditional replacement for the swoopy premium coupe. This car will be the RS6 replacement too. From these shots of the testing mule, you can see the next-gen car will be a plug-in hybrid, while the next RS6 badged car will be all-electric, in line with Audi's new naming strategy. All the even-numbered cars will be electric, and all the odd-numbered cars will have an internal combustion engine. With both the new Mercedes-AMG E63 and BMW M5 on the way in the next couple of years, Audi needs to be on top of its game with this luxury performance car. What you can't really tell from these shots is how the next RS7 will look. This is a modified A6 body, but you can tell it's got sporty underpinnings thanks to some obvious signs. There's cutouts for the dual oval exhausts on the rear bumper, along with chunkier wheel arches to house the larger wheels. The standard Audi A7 Avant has been spotted testing though, and this gives you a much better picture of what the RS7 Avant will look like. The design up front is pretty similar to today's A6, although the grille is a bit wider and there are some sleek new headlights. The rear end appears to have had a more significant makeover. You can see the full-width light bar across the tailgate, with a slim LED strip hiding the indicators. The basic overall silhouette is just as sporty as the current A6 Avants though. If you take this basic design and add some flared wheel arches and more aggressive bumpers, you have a pretty good idea of what the hot RS7 Avant will look like. It's not the most obvious thing to see with the camouflage, but you'll be able to spot two filler caps, one either side. That's the clear sign that the next RS7 will be a plug-in hybrid, as one is for the fuel filler and the other is the electric charging point. Many performance cars in the executive sector, such as the Mercedes-AMG C63 and the forthcoming BMW M5, are taking advantage of electric power to boost output but have some zero-emission driving to keep emissions down. Audi could well be looking to Porsche for parts to make the new RS7 more powerful and more eco-friendly than it is now. The recently revealed Porsche Panamera Turbo e-Hybrid uses a similar 4-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine as the current Audi RS6 Avant, paired with an electric motor to make a combined 680 horsepower and 930 nanometers of torque. That's a whopping 50 horsepower more than the current RS6. And it should be pretty easy to transplant this system into the Audi A7 Avant, seeing as it's built using similar underpinnings to the Porsche. If this does turn out to be the case, you can expect the current 0 to 60 miles per hour sprint time to drop from 3.4 seconds to around 3 seconds. The car's brain shuffles power around to where it's best utilized, with the performance getting a standard sport differential at the back in addition to the self-locking center differential. That rear diff comes as part of the standard RS dynamic package, which also adds 4-wheel steering. Increasingly the norm in fast German stuff, to effectively shrink big performance cars into little ones in corners, Audi's engineers say the 4-wheel steer system massively stems understeer. Understeer being the traditional foe of the big Audi RS saloon, of course. At over 2 tons before you've added any fluids or passengers, the RS7 performance is by no means a lightweight, but Audi did work on trimming some of the fat for this latest version. It fitted a new 22-inch wheel that's 5 kilograms lighter per corner than the old one and stripped out 8 kilograms of sound deadening from between the engine bay and interior. It also offers an RS Dynamic Package Plus, which raises the top speed to that 190 miles per hour max and adds ceramic brakes that are 34 kilograms lighter in total than the standard steel units. The cabin is just as lovely, with high-quality materials and a smart, comfortable layout made for cross-country trips. Audi says it deleted 17 pounds of insulation, but from the inside it feels just as pleasantly isolated from the outside world as before. Despite the sloped rear end, the RS7 isn't that much less practical than its wagon sibling, with 25 cubic feet of cargo space available out back thanks to the large hatch area, versus 30 cubic feet in the RS6. Passenger volume from the falling roofline slightly compromises headroom for rear occupants, but otherwise the interior is just as spacious and welcoming for 4 adults. I prefer real buttons over a third screen for the climate control, but it's easy to get used to. Where you can expect Audi to certainly increase things is with the price. The current RS7 performance starts from £116,000, and that's before the 2 higher spec trims and options. The top-end carbon black version starts from £133,000. So with hybrid power and improved performance, you can expect the next RS7 to start from upwards of £130,000, a hefty amount of money to say the least. But when compared to a Porsche Panamera Turbo SE Hybrid, which costs from £145,000, it seems to be in the right area. 2024 is a busy year for Audi, with the new A6 and Q6 e-tron both making their debuts along with a host of other petrol-powered models. The A7 is likely to make an appearance towards the end of the year, with this RS7 coming in 2025. Lauding a 621 brake horsepower, 5-seat sports saloon as excellent shouldn't feel newsworthy, but with RS-badged cars, success isn't always a given. Luckily, Audi Sport appears to have nailed this one, giving the RS7 Sportback all the comfort and barnstorming pace a car like this needs, but not at the expense of the fun and engagement people like us desire. The small upgrades to turn it into the performance have worked wonders too, with proper sound and even better turn-in yet just as much comfort as ever. There are still a myriad of rivals in this field, with the RS7 up against the BMW M5, the Mercedes-AMG E63, and the slightly more expensive AMG GT4 DR. Not to mention Porsche's ever-competent Panamera. But if you adore the way the RS7 looks, the good news is there's plenty of substance to back up its style. That is it for today. Make sure you like and subscribe if you have enjoyed the video so far. The Audi RS7 combines breathtaking performance with luxurious comfort and cutting-edge technology. With its potent engine, dynamic handling, and sleek design, the RS7 exemplifies Audi's commitment to crafting high-performance vehicles that elevate the driving experience.